Hello people of YouTube, my name is Brad, this is my channel Animal Orange, and this week in 3D metal model news. The big one this week, Fascinations or Metal Earth has moved 3 models over to the What's New page, and they're all available for you to buy. Matter of fact, somebody's already put one of them together. That was quick. The 3 models are the F-14 Tomcat, the Night Bus, which is the Harry Potter bus, and my favorite, the Space Shuttle Launch Kit. I've already ordered it. I'm still waiting for it to get here, though. Somebody on Reddit has already ordered, received, and built the Space Shuttle Kit. I'm a little bit jealous. I'm really excited about that one. Brings back a lot of 80s memories. But anyway, those 3 are now available not just on Innova Toys, because whenever something is released from Fascinations, Innova Toys is the first to get it. They're very well connected. But also from Play Toys. If you're not familiar with them, I buy a lot of models from them. And if you check my description down below, you will see a link to their site. It is an affiliate link. Excuse me. It is an affiliate link, which means if you use that link, you will support this channel and get a little bit of kickback from your order, and it won't cost you anything extra to do it. So consider that. If you're looking for these models, they already have them on Play Toys or wherever else that you'd like to buy your models. Check them out. Beyond that, I did find a few interesting things out there. For one, going back to last week, the Peace Cool model that I talked about, the Shenlu or the Mirage, we now have a release date of 5/13 of 2021. Now, that was a couple of days ago by my reckoning, and I haven't seen it on Aliexpress yet, so probably within the next few days it will pop up on Aliexpress and who knows what store. So if you are interested in it, keep an eye out. And towards this end of this video, I'm going to share a comment that someone made about that model, which I think was kind of an interesting comment. But moving on from that, I did look on the EMU's website, or on EMU's website, and I did see some Elf series models, but unfortunately their website is not providing a lot of information. Much like the last 2 or 3 times I saw new models, when you click the link, it takes you what appears to be a mostly blank page, but if you hit Control A, you see there's text there, but it's matching the white background, white text on white background. A little confusion to try to sort it out. I took some time to sort it out, and then I went to Aliexpress, and found the actual models on there. So we're going to go to the information from the store that I found it on. I found it on, I think, on just one store. It was on the Funny Models store. So they have them all listed out with their usual details. A little bit of confusion on the difficulty side, or difficulty scale, but we'll get to that. So we have the Elf series. I did find on the MU page that it said the material was bright gold, copper, and stainless steel. However, it did not say bright anywhere in any of the descriptions. So one by one, we have the Elf Castle, which is one of the models. Elf Castle, which is a model number of YM-N121. They're basically all YM-N121, but the Elf Castle is -A. So YM-N121-A. Stainless iron and brass. It is a finish size of 19 by 17 by 20.5 centimeters. 6 sheets, 139 parts. And it's listed as 4-star, but at the very top of every page it says all these models are 7-star difficulty. So it's either a 4-star or a 7-star. You know, I don't know. The base model, just the model itself, is listed as $44.99 US dollars. They pretty much all are $44.99. Any one of these links that you go to, and I'm just going to put a link to one. I think it's the Elf Castle. They have all 4 of them showing separately on their store, on their like What's New store, or either that or you search by new. But if you go to any one of them, you can select any of the models in any listing, which is a little confusing, but that's the way they've got it set up. But you can also choose to add things like LED lights for like $1 more, or tools, or this or that. I'm not sure. I didn't see one that had them all together. There may have been one, but just the base model price is $44.99 with no additional anything. And then we have the Elf Crown, which is model number -B. It is brass, according to that description. Finish size of 16 by 15 by 17.5 centimeters, 4 sheets, 159 pieces, 6 stars, unless of course it's 7, who knows. And again, $44.99 for just the model itself. And the crown, I didn't catch it at first, but it looks like the crown is actually the top part, and it has a base that comes with it that it sits on, I think. It's kind of what it looks like. And then we have the elf carriage, which is model number the same -C, listed as being brass. Finish size of 14.5 by 14.8 by 14 centimeters. 3 sheets, 184 pieces, 5-star difficulty, unless of course it's 7. I mean, who knows? And $44.99 base price. And then we have the Elf Throne, which is a YM-N121-D. This one is brass, 24.5 by 19 by 21 centimeters, finish size, 2 sheets, 99 pieces. So I think the smallest number of pieces of all of them. 4 or 7 stars, one of the two, difficulty. And the Elf Throne looks to have a separate base from the throne itself, possibly. Anyway, I'm going to leave a link to one of them. You can go check them all out and see for yourself to dig up some more information. I will say that looking through the details on the MU page, it said the difficulty for all of them was somewhere between 3 and 6 stars. So they're probably going to be difficult or not, or maybe a little. I don't know. It's so much information that it almost doesn't matter. You just have to kind of build them and let me know, and everyone else, because it's somewhere between 3 to 7 star difficulty in any one or all of these models, depending on what you believe. Okay. Anyway, moving on, I did find a couple of Microworld models on both this store as well as a lot of other stores. I'm going to put links to one of the stores that I found it on, the Magical Model stores in this instance. I've dealt with Magical Model stores and been fairly happy. Microworld has released 2 models. One of them is a Mechanical Hornet. Looks a little bit familiar. I've seen another Hornet out there, another small Hornet model by Metal Brick or something like that. I don't think it's the same, but one could be a copy of the other. This may be a copy of that. I don't know. But the Mechanical Hornet, model number D, I think it's 015, not 015, but it could be O. Stainless steel, 10.4 by 13 by 4.7 centimeters, finished size, 4 sheets, 151 pieces, 5-star, and $32.99 for just the base model. I think Magical Models also offers you the opportunity to get tools with it for a little more, just so you know. I kind of like these mechanical bugs and mechanical creatures things. That's kind of neat. It works fairly well with metal models somehow. Then we have the werewolf model, which actually kind of looks like more than just a werewolf to me, but I like the purple. The werewolf model is D014, also stainless steel. Finish size of 18.6 by 13.8 by 18 centimeters. 5 sheets, 255 pieces, 8-star difficulty, $57.99 for just the base model. And again, you can get it with tools, though I didn't get the price for that. There'll be a link to both of those down in the description below. And I'm constantly forgetting, I think Microworld has a 10-star scale, so 8 out of 10 is pretty challenging. And the Mechanical Hornet, which only had a 5-star, which is like halfway there. They don't always list the out of with the stars in MU and Microworld. I forget the max, but I'm guessing by 8 there must be a maximum of 10-star difficulty. Just a guess. The train caught me. Did you hear that? Had to pause for a moment for the train. So that's all the models that I have found this week. There's one comment that I do want to talk about. It's from GarthTube. GarthTube is really good about giving me information regarding the Chinese or Asian models. Sometimes I get to actually talk to GarthTube beforehand, but here lately with me working, it's a lot of times come home in the morning, find the information out and start recording the video. But GarthTube was nice enough to leave a comment regarding the Shenlo, the ship from last week. And definitely got to read that. So, hi Brad, great video. Shenlo has no background, so I think it's just a made-up ship to follow the theme for ships that they've been producing. However, the Chinese are great sea travelers and even had cities built on ships. One of the biggest junks they built was a 400-foot long and 150-foot wide. What they did at night was park the boats next to each other and tie them to each other, or each to build a city on water. It sure does get confusing as a lot of models have similarities. You need a good fan to build a spreadsheet of what models you've covered. Keep up the great work. I think that was a hint right there that maybe I should make use of somebody's spreadsheet to help me figure out whether or not I've actually talked about a model. It's not a terrible idea. I don't have time to make a spreadsheet. Maybe I can get somebody to do it for me. Interesting. Anyway, Gartube, thank you very much. I do appreciate your comments and your shedding some light on the history of these models, or maybe the fact that they don't have a history, but still interesting bit about cities on the water. Makes sense. I don't know anything about this, but I've seen movies where they've had stuff like that in there, so it makes sense. Thank you again. I'm gonna leave it at that. That's all the models I found this week. I'm gonna go watch my favorite anime that just came out this morning, get some rest, and gotta work again tonight. Thank you for watching. Thank you, Gartube, for your comment. Thank you to my Patreon supporters for continuing to support this channel, and thank you to anyone and everyone who uses the affiliate link to buy their models through @PlayToys. @PlayToys appreciates it, and I appreciate it. I've already ordered the space shuttle set, and honestly, I can say that I'm paying for that out of the support you guys have given me, and I look forward to building it. So, thank you very much. Thank you for watching, and as always, keep on keeping on.